The Oyo State Police Command on Thursday confirmed the arrest of 8 people including Naomi Silekunola, the ex-wife of the Ooni of Ife, Adeyeye Ogunwusi, following a fatal stampede at a children's event, which they confirmed the death of 35 children during a Christmas funfair party in Ibadan on Wednesday. Ms. Silekunola was a key organiser of the event, which was a children's Christmas party organised by Wings, Women in Need of Guidance and Support, a foundation she established. The event, a family gathering for Christmas organised by Wings Foundation, was in partnership with Agidigbo FM. The tragedy occurred on Wednesday at the Islamic High School in Orita Bashorun, Ibadan, Oyo State, during a carnival meant to bring joy to children but ended in chaos. The principal, which was invited by police, subsequently detained because of the incident. According to the statement, in furtherance of the above, the case has since been transferred to the Homicide Section of the State Criminal Investigation Department, Iyaganku, with the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge leading the investigations. It was gathered that Fasasi has since been detained at the Criminal Investigation Department (CID) at Iyaganku area. Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Oyo police spokesperson, in a statement, stated that, following the tragic stampede on Wednesday, December 18, 2024, at the Islamic High School, Bashorun, Ibadan, the Oyo State Police Command has arrested 8 individuals for their roles in the incident. The police spokesperson, Adeyeye Ogunwusi, in an official statement, revealed that 6 other individuals were critically injured in the incident. This is as Naomi Silekunola, an ex-wife of Ooni of Ife, Abdullahi Fasasi, the principal of Islamic High School, Ibadan, and others have been arrested by the police. Sequel to the stampede incident recorded on Wednesday the 18th of December 2024, at the Islamic High School, Bashorun, Ibadan, venue of the family event organised by Wings Foundation and media partners Agidigbo FM, the Oyo State Police Command wishes to inform the public that 8 persons have since been arrested for the various involvements, the statement read. So far, 35 minors have been confirmed dead, while 6 others are critically injured and undergoing various medical interventions. Residents are advised to remain calm, as heightened police patrols and visible security presence will continue to ensure public safety. Among those detained are Naomi Silekunola, 31, Fasasi Abdullahi, 56, the school principal, and other individuals identified as Genesis Christopher, 24, Tanamowo Morif, 52, Anisalaja Olabode, 42, Adou Ibrahim, 35, and Abiola Oluwatamalhin, 25. The police noted that the case has been transferred to the Homicide Section of the State Criminal Investigation Department in Iyaganku, with the Deputy Commissioner of Police leading the investigation. The Oyo State Police Command then advised residents around the Bashorun axis not to panic, as they would witness high-level patrols and visible police presence to prevent hoodlums from taking advantage of the unfortunate situation. The police also released some numbers through which the command can be reached in cases of emergency as follow: Oyo State Call Response Center toll-free line, 615, Oyo State Police Command Control Room lines, 08081768614, 09054133071 and 09061299291. A witness's accounts revealed that over 5,000 children had gathered at the venue, far exceeding the expected capacity of 5,000 participants. The crowd reportedly surged to 7,500 as attendees tried to gain entry, leading to a tragic stampede. Medical update: the event, tagged Children's Funfair 2024, was advertised as a free celebration promising exciting prizes, scholarships, and entertainment for children aged 0 to 13. Many have argued that the absence of sufficient crowd control and medical provisions contributed to the tragic outcome. Confirming the scale of the tragedy, Funmi Adeyeye, a spokesperson for UCH Ibadan, stated that 5 children were brought to the hospital but were pronounced dead upon arrival. Meanwhile, victims were also admitted to other medical facilities, including Patna's Hospital, Western Hospital, and Ring Road State Hospital. The report added that Agidigbo FM's management, which partnered with Wings Foundation to promote the event, denied responsibility for organizing the program. In a statement signed by its Director of Programs, Olayinka Abdulwahab, the station expressed shock and extended condolences to the victims' families. The statement clarified, Agidigbo FM is not the event organizer but one of the media outfits used to promote it. Upon receiving notice of the large crowd, we used all media strategies to sensitize the public and urge people to stop going to the venue. Condolence. In a statement signed by the palace spokesman, Moses Olafair, the Palace of the Ooni of Ife expressed sympathy for the families of the deceased, stating, "We share in the grief and pain that have engulfed the affected families. We pray that Olodumare grants them the fortitude to bear this trying time." The Ooni of Ife Palace also showed solidarity with the ex-queen, noting her genuine care for children, which she demonstrated through similar events during her time as queen. However, he called for immediate measures to prevent such tragedies in the future, emphasizing the need for adherence to safety standards and child welfare policies. Governor Seyi Makinde, in a separate statement posted on X, announced that the state government had deployed security agents and medical personnel to restore order and attend to the injured. "This is a very sad day for us here in Oyo State. We sympathize with the parents whose joy has suddenly been turned to mourning due to these deaths. We have ensured no further deaths are recorded at this venue by deploying security agents to restore order. We also deployed medical personnel and ambulances to the venue. The event has been stopped, and attendees have been escorted out of the venue. We are taking all realistic measures to ensure that the venue is secured. While investigations are ongoing, the primary organizers of the event that led to this stampede have been taken into custody. I want to reassure people that anyone directly or remotely involved in this disaster will be held accountable. Please remain calm as the security agencies investigate this unfortunate incident. Parents besiege hospitals as many children die in the Oyo Funfare stampede. Our hearts remain with the families and loved ones impacted by this tragedy. May the souls of the departed rest in peace," he stated. Finally, the Oyo State Police Command sympathizes with all the families and loved ones affected by the tragedy and assures the good people of the state that justice will be served accordingly. Meanwhile, Senator Sharafuddin Ali, APC Oyo South, has called on event organizers across the state to prioritize the safety of participants and ensure strict crowd control measures to prevent such a recurrence in the future. While expressing deep sorrow over the tragic loss of lives and injuries caused by a stampede, he described the incident, which claimed the lives of about 32 children and left many others injured, as a heart-wrenching tragedy that has plunged the state into mourning. In a statement signed by his special advisor on media, Hakeem Abas, and made available to newsmen in Ibadan, the lawmaker commiserated with the families of the deceased, praying for God's comfort and strength for them in their time of grief. He also wished the injured quick recovery, urging relevant authorities to provide adequate medical attention to all affected. Ali urged the Oyo state government to investigate the circumstances that led to the tragedy and take necessary actions against negligence. The loss of these innocent lives is devastating and calls for urgent measures to improve safety standards at public events, Ali stated. Also, the House of Adudwa extends its heartfelt sympathy to the government of Oyo State, the organizers, Agidigbo Radio owned by Oriyomi Hamzat, the Women in Need of Guidance and Support Wings owned by a former queen at the Ooni's Palace, Naomi Silekunola Ogunseyi, the bereaved families of the young souls lost in the tragic incident in Ibadan. We share in the grief and pains that has engulfed the affected families. We pray that Olodumare grants them fortitude to bear this trying time. We also express our solidarity with the government of Oyo State as they navigate this difficult moment, especially Mr. Governor's commendable responsiveness. This tragedy underscores the urgent need for collaborative efforts in ensuring the safety and well-being of our children across Nigeria. While at the Al Udua here as a queen, Naomi Silekunola Ogunwusi demonstrated love and cares to the children of our life through similar events which she executed passionately to give succor to children of indigent parents every December periods like this. Ooni's Palace in a statement also said, "The House of Adudwa pledges to support all efforts aimed at bringing solace and healing to those affected by this devastating loss. The House of Adudwa calls for immediate actions to prevent such unfortunate incidents in the future, emphasizing the need for rigorous adherence to safety standards and child welfare policies in educational institutions. While the situation calls for solemn reflection and collective responsibility, we would want to express dismay at the unprofessional conduct of some bloggers who have chosen to sensationalize the tragic incident rather than uphold journalistic integrity. The dissemination of unverified and distorted information has only compounded the grief of the families and individuals directly affected. We urge all media practitioners to exercise restraint, compassion, and professionalism in reporting sensitive issues, as their narratives significantly influence public perception and healing processes. The House of Adudwa encourages all stakeholders, from government officials to the media and citizens, to unite in compassion and constructive dialogue. Let us honor the memories of the departed by fostering a culture of care, respect, and accountability in our communities. Rather than being discouraged by the sorrowful end of the event which was initially planned to show love for the children giving helping hands to their parents during this Yuletide, Miss Naomi Silekunola, Mr. Oriyomi Hamzat and their co-organizers should remain committed to doing such laudable programs for the children but with better plans and strategies of execution in the future. Lesson must be learnt. The statement said, "May this sorrowful moment inspire a renewed commitment to protecting our children, preserving our shared humanity, and upholding the values of truth and empathy."